Oh my. Alright, well we got 2 one-day operations. We gotta pick one. There's no particular reward for either one. If I'm not mistaken, the right-click sight range thing can also be used to designate targets if they're in range. Yes, Bio, you are correct. So when I right-click and drag somebody to have them look in a certain direction, if I can see an enemy, I can like right-click and drag it to that enemy. And it will make the soldier focus on that enemy first. So if I want to designate targets, that's a good way to do it. The quality of the tactical decisions has been too high. I mean, are you trying to say that we should get someone killed? Because that's a bold statement for somebody without skin in the game, Oxford. I mean, it doesn't really matter because, like, both of these are 3-man missions. Both of them are hostage rescue. Both of them only have 1 day left. It's like, it doesn't really matter which of these 2 we do. I guess, we'll just do this one. Alright, so, I think Jotun is up next.
Who's the boss?
And then everybody else is up after them.
Here we go!
I'm gonna, let's do a little bit of smaller, because you've got up to 13 enemies. So let's do a little smaller team this time around. Make it a little more challenging. First world army problems, our enemies die too quickly. Yeah. Let's see. Postal Trout. What are we gonna give Postal? I mean, let's switch it up. Let's switch it up. Give him some different weapons here. Maybe with a shotgun. Always need at least 1 shotgun. Which mission do you need to do to finish the tour? Or is that one not revealed? You don't have to do any specific mission to finish the tour. You basically just do, like, because each mission is 1 day, you just have to make it 7 days. So you just do 7 missions, that's 1 tour of duty. At that point, the game will give you the option to either retire, do some R&R where you lose intel but get your people rested up if they're injured, or you can continue the tour of duty and then go for another 7 days, which then increases the potential rewards. Let's see. Jotun. Tell you what, let's do an AKS. Let's do an AKS. And I'm gonna give my mans... I mean, we pretty much always want to bring some door charges. Let's do some satchel charges. And I'm gonna give Max Dammit the RPG this time. Just to see if we might get the opportunity to use it. Well, I say that. Here, we're gonna use it. Hold on, chat. We might fail this mission. What's power saw for? So when you do some missions, you'll have like iron gates with locks on them. And there's a couple of ways to defeat those locks. You can use the breaching hammer to just break the door open. You can use bolt cutters. You can use the power saw, or you can use the torch, which is basically just a one-time use thing. The power saw is actually pretty good because it lets you go through any door, so it works really well as a, like, multi-purpose door access tool. But you guys also have the Feet of Steel, which basically just lets you kick the shit out of a door until it breaks. So, we can still usually get through most doors regardless. I didn't look at the level ups, but we can't. So here's what we're gonna do, chat.
Back for another go!
Let's see. Postal has the shotgun? Good. Jotun, I'm gonna put you over here. And here's what we're gonna do. Oh, he's got 4 rockets. Chat, I apologize in advance if I get somebody killed. Okay, hold on. I want to do this.
Here we go.
And then it's not gonna let me, is it gonna let me shoot the rocket? Okay, there we go. I hope he doesn't miss. Well, if they didn't know we're here, they do now. Oh, shit. Chat, somebody might die. I just realized there's a balcony over here. I didn't look at the map. We have a problem. Chat, we have a problem.
Boss?
Shit.
Who's getting shot up?
Shoot at this man.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's not good. I done messed up, chat. I done messed up.
Die, dog.
Postal Trot's down, but he's not out. Ah, hell. They're killing the hostages. I can't really stop him. I was trying to get the executioner because he was out here on the balcony, but we couldn't kill him in time, and now he's basically just killing the hostages. God. Yep. This is what I mean, chat. This game is lethal. This game is fucking lethal. And when you make a mistake like that, that's all it takes. I got a little too frisky. I got a little too frisky. I started panicking because they're killing the hostages. And Homeboy's about to go, like, he's gonna go kill the other hostage. I literally can't stop him. So we're gonna lose the hostage. The only thing that I can do is hope that I don't lose our people, too. Yeah. F's in the chat for Jotun. F's in the chat for Jotun, because he died because of my stupidity. Can you grab Postal and bail? Unfortunately, no. We have to finish the mission if we want to save him. I don't know what happens if we fail, though. I don't know if we don't get Postal back or if it just immediately kills everybody. I'm not 100% sure what happens. I've not played Iron Man that much, so I'm not sure how the rules work. God, that pisses me off. That makes me mad. Yep, there goes the hostage.
Primary target killed. Mission failed.
These are the things that happen. These are the things that happen. I got a little too squirrely, and Jotun paid the price. And again, as I said, the game can go sideways on you just that fast. You make one mistake, it immediately compounds, and it's no good. It's no good. Only 1 KIA instead of 2. I mean, that's true. I would have rather it have been 0. So yeah, killed in action, no longer available for deployment. That is 100% my fault. Postal also got messed up because he got incapacitated. He's going to be out for 9 days. We can spend some doctrine points, though. And the first thing I'm going to do, self-first aid. You troopers practice applying tactical emergency care when injured. This leads to faster recovery times. That's going to be helpful. Another couple of things that I'm going to grab right off the bat is language skills. Basically, your next... Essentially, this gives you some basic language skills when there are civilians around, so they can tell the civilians to get down or to move away, that kind of stuff, so that civilians will, instead of just like randomly running into the middle of the line of fire, they might actually try to move on and get away from the combat. So this is a good skill to have. I'm also going to start focusing on our rifle drills because most of you guys are using rifles or will be using some form of rifle. So having good rifle drills is going to be important. Let me see. I think close range skills are going to be important early on. Medium range skills will also be a good pick. And yeah, let's do CQB drills for now. So pretty much what I'm doing, I'm focusing on close range and medium range. So they practice engaging close range targets with their rifles, focusing on improving their first shot time and subsequent rate of fire without sacrificing accuracy. Troopers drill on targets at ranges to 7 to 15 meters, working out how to engage them faster and more accurately. And then we grab troopers practice engaging multiple targets in complex CQB scenarios, improving their target-to-target transition time. This would have been really important on that mission because it would have improved our transition time to actually take out targets a little quicker. Can we afford better armor? We can, but this game is not like EFT, right? Like, armor in Tarkov, notoriously, when you get the high-level stuff, just basically turns you into a tank. That is not the case in this game. Armor might let you take one more bullet, but it's never going to turn you into an invincible walking shield of meat. But that's okay. That's okay. Jotun, again, I apologize. Somebody was gonna die. It was gonna happen, but Jotun, I apologize. I'm sorry that your tour of duty was cut short so soon. It's a goddamn tragedy. It's a goddamn tragedy. Yeah, glory to the first man to die, as the commissar famously said. But we can get some better armor. I mean, you guys have already got the late 60s helmet. We could buy you guys a better helmet to protect you from critical hits. We could also go for some better armor as well. So as you can see, the armor ratings go up significantly, but it also affects y'all's mobility. So, yeah, he has been witnessed. He has, in fact, been witnessed. And Crew Card resubscribing for a 17th month with a let's go in the chat. Let's go indeed. Yeah. Thank you, Crew Card, for 17 months, almost a year and a half in the cult of bad tactical decisions. We do appreciate the support. Thank you for sticking around for so long and taking a chance on me. And Einhander 2K6 as well, not to be outdone, coming in with 10 gifted subs as well. Thank you, Einhander. Thank you, Einhander, for the 10 gifted subs, the massive generosity, and the massive chicken. You do not have to do that, but I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. We'll never forget what's his name. Yeah. Yeah. His sacrifice. That guy, whose name I don't remember at the moment. His sacrifice was eternal. But anyway, chat, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a poll. We haven't done one today. So I'm gonna let you guys decide what you want to upgrade first. Let's see. We can go with the musket. We can go with, well, I'll tell you what. I'll make it simple. Yeah. There you go, chat. There you go. You now should have your poll. If you don't see it, refresh your screen. You'll see it at the top of the chat box. I'm going to let you guys decide whether we're going to upgrade the helmet or the vest for you donkeys to try to improve survival rates. So you got 2 minutes. You can, in fact, use your channel points if you want. So give it a shot. And in the meantime, thank you, Dark Nays, for gifting a sub to Grit. Hold on, I gotta parse this. Green-Eyed Slayer. There we go. You fucking kids in your elite speak. But thank you, Dark Nays, for gifting a sub to Green-Eyed Slayer. And Green-Eyed Slayer, welcome to the cult of bad tactical decisions, where we have only one flavor of Kool-Aid, but it is Ecto Cooler. And you doggies need to stop with your hype train bullshit. Y'all cut that out. If your helmet doesn't work, you don't live long enough to regret it. This is true. This is true. Yeah. And Crew Card answering back with 5 gifted subs as well, before an Eyehander coming back in with 500 Bezos bucks on top of the 10 gifted subs. And you fucking donkeys kicking off a hype train even though I told you not to. But thank you guys for the insane generosity, for the Bezos bucks, for the gifted subs, for the resubs. And if you got gifted a sub, be sure to thank these insanely generous individuals, because they don't have to do that, and I actively discourage them from doing it, but they insist. So be sure to thank them for that generosity, because without them, there would be no me, no channel, no community. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for making all this possible. Yeah. And hopefully y'all are enjoying hopefully you're enjoying some of the door kickers too. Even though, again, I'm taking a little slow here at the beginning because I want you guys to get used to how the game works. And Troubleshooter gifted out 5 gifted subs as well, just to spite me. Just to spite me. Thank you, Troubleshooter, for the 5 gifted spite subs. I do appreciate it. Again, you don't have to do that, but I appreciate it all the same. Subwar? No. No subwar. No subwar. Let's see. A Reconator contributed 200 points to the vest, although it was definitely overwhelmingly in favor of getting an upgraded vest. So we've got the 6B3, which is a good balance. So the 6B2 is an old version of the armor. It doesn't impair mobility, but it doesn't provide a lot of armor. The 6B3 improves the front and rear armor, but doesn't impede mobility. The 6B4 provides some significant armor upgrades, but it also significantly reduces mobility. So, honestly, I'm thinking the 6B3, at least to start out, so that we can keep the mobility. And then later on, we can buy the 6B4 for more of our heavy breachers. Unless you guys just want to go full tank, we could just go straight for the 6B4. Like, there's not a progression. We don't have to buy one and then the other. I can just go straight for the 6B4 and give that to everybody. I'm already seeing calls for full tank. Okay. Full tank it is. Let's go full tank. So then, let's see. I'm gonna have to reset everybody's loadout. But that's okay. So now everybody should have the 6B4 now. Let's see. Let's have a look at the ranks here as well. We got Arrakis up to Chatter. Yeah, looks like some of you have ranked up to Chatter. Some of you are still badgeless. Postal Trout carried that last mission. I say that, he got incapacitated. But he's still badgeless. We got some folks that need to go out on missions. So, with that being said, let's see what we got here. We got several missions that are going to expire in one day. Honestly, I think a clear hostiles would be the way to go, because then we can be explosive. And I mean that in the best possible way. Let's see. I think Cody is next up on the list. Yeah, Cody's the next one on the list.
Use the boss. Here we go.
Bucko.
Alright, there we go. So we'll send in another team of 3. Let's see. BLM, Cody, and Brewster on this one. I think this time around, let's take some satchels. Let's take some door charges. And Troubleshooter trying to keep the hype train going by gifting a sub to Slav-chan. Good to see you again, Slav-chan. Always glad to have you. And Troubleshooter, once again, thank you for yet another gifted sub. You do not have to do that. I really wish you would stop. But I know that if I say that, it's only going to encourage you. So instead, I will just thank you for the generosity once again. Yeah, look at that. Slav-chan showing up in the chat on a Sunday. First time in a whole long time. I feel like I haven't seen you in a hot minute. But good to see you back, Slav-chan. Thanks for joining us. And Crew Card, again, because y'all take that shit as a challenge. Gifting 10 subs as well. Thank you, Crew Card, for more gifted subs. 10 more this time. Again, for the massive generosity and the massive chicken. And of course, as always, if you got gifted a sub by any of these insanely generous individuals, be sure to thank them for that generosity, because they don't have to do it. But they're going to do it anyway. Let's see, what else can we send in? I mean, we could do a spy camera, we could do a grenade launcher, we could potentially go for some weapon upgrades as well. But for now, let's just try to get through the campaign.
We're back for another go.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna send my mans around here, and oh no, we're gonna have this counter in the way, so we're not gonna be able to get through that wall.
The boss.
But we can still plant the breaching charge, and it'll still give us an angle, so I'm okay with that. Let's see, who... Alright, you got the door charges, so get up here to this door. And then we're gonna door charge.
Here we go.
Let's go ahead and put you on a straight-on line there. We'll get our explosives put together.
Getting the bombs ready. Getting the bombs ready.
Go ahead and do that. We'll back up here, and here we go. Oh, my mans might be in trouble. My mans might be in trouble. My mans might be in trouble.
Use the
Run!
boss.
Run! Okay, he took some hits in the back, but BLM survived. I did not realize there were gonna be that many people in the room. That's okay. Get a frag around that corner just in case they try to charge you.
Bombs ready.
And then I'm gonna send you around so you can get a better angle. Oh, we got one. We got one. Alright, here we go. We're gonna frag out. Frag out into that room.
We'll blow him to bits.
Okay. Let's take it nice and slow. Nice and slow. Why wouldn't there be a bunch of cunts in the kitchen? I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But we saved BLM. We saved BLM before he got. That's the important thing. He took some hits. But hey, you know what? It's a good thing we upgraded to that 6B4 because that rear armor probably just saved his life. Probably just saved his life. Alright, let's get a frag in here. In the meantime, we'll move up. Alright, let's go ahead and get some cross coverage here. There we go. Think we're doing alright. Now let's have BLM peek this corner just a little bit. He's moving a little slower because he's injured, but that's okay. He can help hold this angle. Oh, are they just... Cody's over here catching hot brass in the face. Alright. Frag that room.
Frag out!
And then I'm gonna have you bang this room.
Watch out!
So we'll do this, and we'll do this. There we go. There we go. Alright, we're clear on this room. Now that we've got this angle, we'll go ahead and get BLM back inside. But again, he's moving a little slower because he took some hits. I'm gonna put a frag right here so we can take that door open.
Ready.
Go ahead and move back just a little bit. There we go. And then you can get a flashbang in here. Outstanding. I'm gonna flash this room and then we're gonna breach.
Getting the bombs ready.
Watch out!
I get in there.
Tango down.
Alright, watch that bathroom just in case. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cross push here. I want to hold both angles, but I want them moving at the same time. So we can use this where we match the speed of nearby allies.
Affirmative.
We're going to match the speed of nearby allies so that they'll try to move at the same speed. It's a good thing he actually wears backplates. Correct. Correct. It's a good thing he didn't remove them. I wanted you watching this door, please, so you don't get shot in the back. Alright, so I'm gonna guess that our last man is probably right here in this corner. Do we have any more frags? We got one more frag. We're gonna
Hold on
use
to
it.
the pin. Throw the other part.
And there we go.
Good job. Mission
There
complete.
we go. I kind of want to watch the replay on this one. Let's watch the replay on this one. We'll watch the whole thing in real time, and you can watch how badly I fucked up. So we're moving in Brewster over here. I'm sorry, we're moving in BLM. We get this. Like, this was such a bad move. I should have had two people on this breach.
Getting the bombs ready.
I should have had two people on this breach.
They shooting us.
That is 100% my mistake.
Ready the bombs, boys. Getting the bombs ready.
Take cover!
Frag out.
Look out!
Clear. Got him.
Not too bad there. Not too bad. That could have been bad, but thankfully we got a good angle on him, and that definitely helped. Yeah, you're not wrong, Virgin. I'm trying to run smaller team sizes, but yeah, I definitely need like pairs so my people can move in pairs and have better coverage. Yeah, look at how much slower he's
gonna
moving.
blow them up.
That's no good. That's no good.
Flashbang out.
Look out!
Ready the bombs, boys.
Look out!
Tango down.
Yeah, that right there could have been a fucking disaster because this dude was peeking this corner and there was a brief moment there before Cody had moved into position where
We'll
Brewster
blow
was
him to
basically
bits.
exposed on the sidearm. And
Good job. Mission complete.
if Cody had been just a half a second slower, Brewster might have gotten blasted in the side and we might have lost another person. So they definitely did well, but it could have been a lot worse. Unfortunately, this is a bug in the game. I don't know why this happens, but whenever you save a replay, it makes you go back to the menu. And then you have to go back into the campaign. I mean, we can still continue the campaign, but I don't know why it does that whenever you save the replay. It's one of the quirks of the game. Do I get a cool scar? I mean, I'm sure you've got some bruises in the back at this point, having caught those rounds in the back of your vest. I don't know if you get a scar, but you definitely got some bruises for sure. Let's see. Squad promoted to level 5. You have 2 doctrine points available. All right, let's see. We could go with throwables training. Practice deploying throwables faster to shorten their vulnerability time and catch the enemy off guard. I think this is good, but focusing more on rifle drills would also be a good idea. We can focus more on hitting the A zone, improving kill probability, so better chances that we're actually going to get the kills when we take those shots. We can do short-range bursts, so that you guys will do more of like a, taking bursts in close quarters instead of single shots. What's the shotgun upgrade? Is there a shotgun upgrade? I don't see a shotgun upgrade. If you're looking at these are handguns. This is like all of your handgun stuff, but I don't see a shotgun upgrade. There's an LMG, and then this is a sniper rifle. Yeah, these are for the heavier weapons before the LMG. Wait, I don't, because this is an LMG and this is a sniper. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, this is improved suppression. So it's not actually a shotgun, it just improves the burst pattern so that their suppression is more effective when the LMGs use suppression. Now, interestingly enough, the AKs have the suppression ability, and they inherit the improved suppression from this skill. Yeah, unfortunately, in the Ranger tree, the shotguns don't get any special doctrine stuff, because by default, even though this is a CQB game, by default, there's only one shotgun for the Rangers. It's the 1014. Went to make myself dinner and only noticed a gift. Yeah, Slouchan, you got caught with a collateral gift sub, but welcome back to the cult. Always glad to have you. Let me see. I'm gonna do the improved grenade, and then let me see. Barricade shooting. Troopers practice shooting from difficult positions behind cover. Actually, this is not bad either. We could go ahead and do improved accuracy when we're taking cover. Shotguns would be under the Nowheraki SWAT tree. They might be. I don't remember. I don't know if they actually get any shotgun stuff. But let's see. We're on day 6, so this should be our final mission of this particular tour of duty. We've got Healthy Rock. We've got Nice Battle. I mean, Chad, I feel like we have to... It's Nice Battle, though. And it's just eliminate terrorists. It's like they're calling to me. Let's see. Oh, we got somebody who's a regular. Holy shit. Apparently, Brewster did so well in that mission that they made it all the way to rank 3, which is regular. I think that's the first person to hit rank 3, isn't it? Oh, no. Capsty hit rank 3 as well. But yeah, rank 3, that's pretty impressive. That means that Brewster was out there taking names. Yeah, Wasteland, so I think the 2 shotguns that the SWAT gets are... I think they call it a 530 or something. It's basically a pump gun. And then they also get the 1014 as well, as an upgrade to that. But there's... Like, the Saiga is a mod gun. There are no semi-automatic shotguns in the vanilla game. Anyway, let's see. Who are we sending in on this one? We need to send in Travis, we need to send in Wasteland, and we gotta send in Carl. I'll put in Arrakis as well. And that's actually gonna take up all of our slots.
Here we go. Here we go. Use the boss.
530 shorty. No, it's not a shorty. It's a full-size pump gun. It's one of those... God, you know what? It's gonna drive me nuts. I have to look it up now. Let me see. Let me do Door Kickers 2, SWAT, shotgun. I gotta look it up. It's gonna drive me nuts. There we go. It's the M500 is the pump gun that they get. So, Mossberg. Let's see. Wasteland says they want a shotgun. We can make that happen. We can absolutely make that happen. Now, let's see. We got a lot of stuff in here, too. We've got 4 points, so we could potentially unlock some stuff. Do we give Wasteland some, Do we give Wasteland some slugs? I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of a shotgun in close quarters, though. Because it's not going to have any penetration on, like, the walls or the doors. Like, doors are bulletproof in this game, too. So, like, even though we're giving you slugs, it's not really going to do anything. Maybe. I'll tell you what. I'm going to buy you guys some new helmets. How about that? So you guys can have some new helmets. Some better helmets. Alright. What else do we want to send in for optional equipment? I mean, we always want to bring in some door charges. Always want to bring in some satchels so we can make our way through doors if we need to. But aside from that, maybe... Maybe we go with the AKS? Because it's got better aim speed and close to mid-range? Maybe? Or maybe we just go full shotgun. Maybe we just give everybody a shotgun. Just give everybody the shotgun. KS-23 slugs are designed for border guards so you can stop cars trying to run the border. That makes sense. That makes sense. Arrakis but me pew pew pew. Okay, Arrakis wants some pew pew. Alright, we'll give you some pew pew. I'll give you the AKS, so you've got some decent intermediate range. You've also got really good assault shooting skill, so that AKS will be really good in your hands. So you can be our mid-range guy. We'll let everybody charge in with the shotguns, but you can be holding those long angles so our guys don't get shot. Will a shotgun reach down the whole hallway? Yes, but it's the game does suffer a little bit from video game shotgun syndrome, but not as bad as like a lot of games. Like a lot of games, if I put a guy on this door, the shotgun's effective range will be like this far away from the door. You can hit and kill targets from this range, but you're not like at this range at like 5 meters, it's basically a guaranteed kill. At this range at like 10 to 15 meters, you have good chances of getting a kill, but it's not guaranteed. So again, it's not as bad as your Call of Duties or your Battlefields, but they do suffer a little bit from kind of video game shotgun syndrome.
Let's get back into it!
Oh, you know what, chat? I know exactly what we're doing. We're going in through the shitter. Who's got my door charges? Or I'm sorry, my wall charges. Alright. That's gonna be Wasteland. Wasteland, you're gonna get up here. I want a wall charge.
Boss.
We're going in through the shitter.
Getting the bombs ready!
And you notice, as soon as they hear that explosion, immediately they start with a suppression. But that's okay. So let's get my mans in here. Actually, I'll tell you what. Travis, I'm gonna have Travis hold the door. And we're gonna bring Wasteland over here. And we're gonna go through this wall next.
Here we go!
And pretty much, I'm just posting Arrakis up on this door in case they try to come
Getting
out.
the bombs ready!
Also, we need to back up a little bit. There we go. Gotta get that gun up. Alright, let's back my mans up. Get you turned around this way. Boom. Boom. Frag that fucking room. Suck it, nerd. Alright, let's get in here. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. So now you get to see the feet of steel.
Roger.
Let's do this. Outstanding. We're gonna
Here
feet
we
of steel
go.
this door. There we go. We'll get in here. Just get in here a little bit. At least they can't throw it at us. Wait, what are we? Oh yeah, the kitchen sink. Yeah, that. Imagine. I'm glad that physics objects in this game don't actually cause any damage like they do in other games. Because the way that stuff goes flying in rooms with the Havoc physics in this game, like your people would absolutely get killed by like the leg of a chair that goes flying across the room. It could potentially kill the enemy too. Yeah, it'd be funny, but it would also be really irritating because it's very unpredictable. Alright, I'm gonna have Arrakis hold this long angle through the door. Let's go ahead and get my mans up here. Give it the old
Use the
kickaroo.
boss.
Go ahead and pull you up here as well. Looks good. So we'll move you up so you can hold that. Go ahead and get our people in. I want you focused on this doorway as you move in. Oh yeah, we got one. Okay, next up, we're gonna flash down the hallway, and what I'm doing is I'm basically laying some cover for what I'm gonna do next.
Getting the bombs ready.
Flashbang out.
And then now I want my mans right here, posted up. And I want my mans clearing this hallway here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Now I'm kind of glad I gave Arrakis that longer gun, because that would have been a tough angle to hold with a shotgun. Alright, so we're going to move in here. And I want you watching that door as you move. Just so you don't get got from the bathroom. I'm not even going to peek it. I'm just going to frag it. And there's definitely somebody in there.
Got one.
He's having a bad day today. Yeah, we're going Daka. Actually, yeah, everybody's reloaded now. Might not be a bad idea to get Arrakis reloaded real quick. Just so he can hold that angle a little better, and we're gonna move up. We know this room is clear now, so we just need to move up to this room, and we need to watch this room. I'm not entirely sure where the enemies are. So let me see. I think we need to hold this angle. And then I'm gonna get up to here. And what I'm gonna try to do is some goofy shit. So let's frag this room. As we're doing that, I'm gonna move Travis up to just get a peek on that angle. Beautiful. Okay, so somebody's still in here throwing down some suppressive fire.
Getting the bombs ready.
Clear.
And then we're gonna charge the room. Get in there. Beautiful.
Good job.
Beautiful.
Mission complete.
Much better that time around. Much better that time around. Do we have a limit on how many loads we can do? No. Thankfully, bullet logistics are not a thing. You may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint. No, Valen, I refuse. I refuse. Replay, you guys want to watch a replay? Alright, let's watch the replay. Let's watch the replay go down in real time, because I think that one was actually pretty good.
Getting the bombs ready. Getting the bombs ready.
This is why I love the breaching charges, because it opens up so many avenues, like, because they'll set up these little kill zones, and the breaching charge is just like, actually, fuck your kill box, I'm just gonna go around it.
Ready the bombs, boys.
Flashbang out.
God, my man's just dumping fire into that hallway. Look at all them bodies. All those bodies. I don't know why I just sat here for several seconds. I think I forgot that I didn't have the game paused.
Throwing frag. Got him.
So we're getting Arrakis to reload so he can keep holding the angle. And then we just moved up, fragged one room, fragged the other. Gave him the flashbang.
Throw the other part.
And then immediately get in, finish the
Good
job.
job. Mission complete.
It's a shame you can't toss satchels into a room. I mean, so the breaching charges can't be used that way. However, again, the game is infinitely moddable, so I could potentially mod in a version of a satchel charge that's throwable. It would basically just be a grenade, but blows up bigger. Yeah, it's a good thing we didn't go a full squad of shotguns, because that hallway might have gotten somebody killed if I had gone nothing but shotguns. Where's there on that side door to the bathroom? Weird design. It's procedurally generated, so sometimes you're gonna get some weird layouts.